Rajdeep, let's face it, you haven't recovered from the shock that Modi managed to survive you and your colleagues, who did all you could for 12 long years. You've been a friend. I have watched your programs. And believe you me, had you guys not gone overboard in demonizing him, and you say he doesn't answer questions. What is the most profound questions you ever asked him? Topi kyun nahi pehni? Wo jo Musliman ne di thi. You never, it was left for me to point out, on that very same dais, the man came with a topi and a green dushala with Islamic kalma. Modi said, don't put topi, give me that green Islamic kalma wali shawl. He wore it. You never said that. You only said, topi kyun nahi pehni, proving that you're anti-Muslim. This is the most profound question you've ever asked, and these is the kind of questions that you went on. And you can't stomach the fact that he survived all of you and is now maintaining a safe distance, because you had no questions. If you had questions, there's no way that he wouldn't be willing to answer. Even with me, you've called me sold out, this, that, and the other. I say, challenge me on facts. Tell me, I have obviously, in a 400-page book, I cannot cover everything under the sun, but challenge me on facts that I have presented. Is there any lie there? Whereas I can tell you, in your presentation, there were a lot of lies manufactured over years, banalities, stupidities, of the kind that I started puking. One of the reasons, as I said, this book was written as a course correction. In that sense, you can say, because it's a book of course correction, it's a book of saying, enough of your lying. Let's have the truth. For example, did you ever tell the people on your television channel that Modi had called the army the very first day, on 28th itself? The first violence takes place around noon. The first 3 to be killed are Hindus. By 2 o'clock, request has gone to the central government for airlifting of the army because Gujarat borders couldn't send the army. That same night, army troops land, 28th February itself, they land. George Fernandez, the then defense minister, lands in Gujarat, in Ahmedabad, meets Modi at night. By morning, George Fernandez, as defense minister, is deploying the army personally through riot areas. If Modi was not interested in controlling riots, would he have called the army? In Assam, 4 days Assam burned. And though army was stationed there, nobody called the army. Did you ever say that? Did you ever tell the people that Modi asked Digvijay Singh as Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh to send enforcements, police and additional forces, Maharashtra Chief Minister, Rajasthan? I'm just saying, you have, no, he talked about his book on elections, I talked about my book, and why I had to do course correction. Now the point that I'm trying to make is, it's even today not true that pro-Modi voices dominate on media. It's simply not true. I can do an analysis of those 12 years. How many so-called there was hardly anybody pro-Modi. You became a persona non grata. My own colleagues had stopped talking to me. Because why? Because I went to Gujarat and studied and presented a counter view. So many people have declared me an untouchable. I mean, I never, when you went around peddling your version, we never abused you in the way that I've had to face abuse. You're not willing for a counter. And so challenge me on facts. I can challenge you on many of your facts.